there's something quite unique about our area of East Harlem. It's like, you walk up and down the streets of regular old Manhattan, and you see buildings, old and new. But as soon as you come into our neighborhood, it's like there's something different here. There's color, there's light, there's action, there's camera, there's flashbang Alakazam.
Every time I walk by the Hall of Fame, I feel a little proud. Like I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like it's a part of my community, and like it's something that I can relate to. In the changing times and everything we be having lately. These are things that are important to me.
I really think that intrinsically graffiti is really beautiful. Like no matter where you go, no matter where you are, if it's in a big metropolitan area, there's going to be graffiti, and there's really nothing you can do about it. No matter how you try to eradicate it or whatever, cover it all up, there's going to be more. And I think we should just enjoy it, because a lot of it is really beautiful instead of trying to cover it up.
In my personal opinion, I think like the things like the Graffiti Hall of Fame are like very important for our community. They add a lot of culture, and we're a lot of like companies and things moving into Harlem. We're not having the same like kind of culture we've been having before. And things like the Graffiti Hall of Fame, we gotta maintain that culture in our community.
I think sometimes it can be a bad thing depending on the specific message within the graffiti. But a lot of times it's like hard to read, or you can't really tell what it's meant to say. So a lot of times people just interpret it themselves. And for me, what graffiti means is it's kind of like an expression. It's just a form of expression, and I think that's kind of a good influence on communities.
I mean, I don't even know how to else put it. It's beautiful how you can come into a street intersection, look left, right, see the sky above you, the pavement below, and there's paintings hung up on all of the walls.
In other places they have statues and all kinds of things, but in East Harlem, the street art memorials teach them that's a form of history. This is the history of East Harlem. You don't find these in textbooks, you don't find these in newspapers and all that shit, but you find it in these memorials. Learn about the heroes in East Harlem, and we memorialize them in these walls and these things. It's very important. Keep it in mind that there's a history that isn't spoken everywhere else. And I know that people are studying this now, and this is very important for people and whatever, but, to really keep in mind like the cultural identity of East Harlem, you have to find it in the street art, the Graffiti Hall of Fame, and these memorials are very important to me and like to my family and to my friends and everybody.
Look, you see that picture over there? That's my brother. He died 10 years ago. But every time I look at that picture, I see him, and I immediately feel something. You immediately know that you're in a place of comfort. That's kind of how I feel about the influence that this graffiti has. That you're not just staring at a point blank plane of brick, wood, cement. That the moment that you look at one of these murals, you are in a rebellion, or you are flying in the sky, or you are sowing the seeds, or you are painting graffiti.